Hello, Christine.
Hi there, I'm Christina Adams.
Can you introduce yourself and why you in Mongolia?
I'm in Mongolia because my work involves camels and pastoral people. And I'm here because I have been researching camels in Mongolia, and I have my new book, Camel Crazy, which is out in Mongolian language. So this is why I'm here in
You're promoting your book.
Yes.
How many times in Mongolia?
This is my second visit in Mongolia.
Where have you been?
I've been to East Gobi, DZ, Omnagobi, different places, and then UB, and some other places I don't remember.
Okay. Why you started interested in camel?
I had the idea my son would get better from his autism if I gave him camel milk. I gave it to him, and he had amazing overnight benefit. Ever since then, I research, write, and lecture about camel milk and camel people.
Okay. So, your camel, a lot of countries have camel. Why Mongolia this time?
I have been to many countries around the world that have camels, but most of them are dromedary, one-hump camel.
Yeah.
Bactrian camel is very important, and this is Mongolia is a home to amazing Bactrian camels. So these camels are very important to the country and to the people, and the milk is probably extremely beneficial. And so I said it's time for us to know more about Bactrian camels. There's not very much information published about Bactrian camels.
So this is, Mongolia is trying to export dairy products. So far, not so successful. Why do you think?
Well, I think that dairy, there are a lot of barriers to entry in different countries. You have to get permission. Sometimes you have to get USDA or FDA approved facility pre-approval. This can help. And also for some dairy species, the cold chain. The animals are very remote, especially with camels. Getting that milk safely processed and sent far distances is enough of a challenge in the country. And then to get it out of the country, it takes money, and it takes a cold chain, and it takes the skill to do all this paperwork. And many animal people do not specialize in this.
So what's the potential market for Mongolia?
What's the what?
Potential market. Which country?
Well, Mongolia has a great breadth of dairy products. You have so many dairy products and so many dairy animals. So I think that's the good part. You have a cheese that's very hard. That's camel cheese. It's easily transportable. You have, tradition with fermented milk plus a fresh milk. So I think the potential is there. But right now, the drought has been difficult. The Zud killed 7 million livestock here, they think. And so the camels are very weak because they have not had good grazing, and they haven't been milked in a long time because of this. But there is a dairy called Solid Partners Group, SPG, and they are making a camel dairy here in Mongolia. I have been advising them for maybe 3 years, and they're making good progress. So if they can get their products more to market, then I believe they'll be a good leader in this. And then also individual herders now are learning they can turn from goats to camel milk, and if they market it properly, they can make similar money. So this is very promising.
So what's your next plan? When you coming back,
I don't know when I'm coming back, but I certainly hope I will. Okay. And I would like people to know that this book is now in Mongolian language, a very special camel culture, Mongolia. And this book will tell camel people how they can use this milk to help people with autism, people with diabetes, and just anyone that wants the number one healthy milk, which is camel milk. So I really put pictures of people in Mongolia here, and I want to pay respect to the people that have camels in Mongolia and the people of Mongolia and their wonderful traditions. So I hope that I will have a long association with Mongolia.
Thank you. So this book is, when you wrote it in English,
This book came out in English 3-4 years ago and won a book award, but this was right during COVID, so things got very slow. So now when it opened up, this is why we got the chance to put this book in Mongolian language. It was just published July 3rd, so brand new, and it's in all the stores where you can buy books in Mongolia, UB, and it will be sold online, Nepco Publishing Company. You can buy from them or me. You can ask me and I'll help you.
Yeah. Mongolia not only interested in camel milk, also there is many other milk as you mentioned. So what's the potential for them? What's your advice for goat milk or I mean general milk producers who wants
Well,
to export?
yeah, the milk is such a key economic sector in countries around the world. There's always going to be demand for milk. One challenge to milk, though, has been the rise of vegan or vegetarian milks. They have their place. However, you do not get the same nutrition, especially for developing children of their bone and their muscle tissue, as you do from animal milks. So this, I think, is an important message to put out there for dairy producers in general. In Mongolia, there's a long tradition of many, milk uses, which is great. But today, we must keep these traditions alive and know that this milk is very vital. So I think that yak milk, I tasted some of this is very good. I did try a sheep ice cream here. It was very tasty and sweet. I do see that there's a new research that says the fermented camel milk, arak, no, that's the horse. Hormak is
Yeah.
the camel, right?
Yeah.
That this milk actually was higher in some vitamin content than the regular camel milk. See, so these kind of facts will, if they're told to the consumer, they can raise the profile. So overall, cow dairy is always going to be popular. And you have your horse milk, which is a specialty market. But I think there's some people probably in Central Europe that would like to consume this. I can see maybe France wanting to try this. And then I would say the cheese is an important thing because cheese is also something that can get a lot of attention from around the world. There's an award-winning camel cheese from Australia that's being sold many places. I would love to see these cheeses that Mongolians have be developed in a cheese for the marketplace at home and internationally.
You sounds like in UN there is some peace messengers. Your peace message they speak peace message, but you sounds like Mongolian food industry messenger. Did you meet some ministry people?
Actually, I was fortunate too. When I came here, the FAO Mongolia said, "Okay, you're coming here. Let's have an opportunity." We had a meeting
Mongolian
on
government?
camel milk.
Did you contact
Mongolian government?
Ministry of Agriculture or whatever?
I don't think we had that opportunity.
Okay.
However, in DZ, I believe that was DZ.
Okay.
Yes, I think that was Dornogobi. When I was here last time, I did have a meeting with Lieutenant Governor and heads of departments there. And I said, health department, you can use camel milk this way. Education, this way. Tourism, use camels this way. Agriculture, use camels this way. So there are many avenues.
Okay, it's really nice talking to you and listening. So you really sounds like Mongolian milk messenger. Thank you for your talk.
Most
Good luck.
welcome. Most welcome.